Welcome back to Sports Blitz Live, presented by JR Sports Bar and Grill. Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee with you till 9 o'clock. Randy, our segment sponsor here in this segment, Sperling Recycling.
Yeah, make sure to check them out. Building a website for them. You can check them out on esolutionsmedia.com. We'll have a nice link. And right now, metals are so abundant out there, and you're getting so much money in for your metals that you bring in. So if you've just got those rare metals that are sitting behind your house, make sure to pile them all together and take them in. And money, especially during this time, and as much damage as went on, it's going to take somebody like Sperling Recycling to help you out.
Well, they can help you out, and if you got that junker out there and you know it's not doing anything but taking up space, they'll give you some money for it. But we'll go to the phone lines now, and John Wild from AOTourism down in Auburn on the phone with us now. John, thanks for joining us tonight.
Sure, Brent. How are you doing today?
Doing great, John. Again, once again, the state reaches across, and tries to help out each other. And John, I know real close to here in the Auburn-Opelika area down there, we here in Lake Martin were hit pretty hard by an EF4 tornado that destroyed a lot of communities, and hundreds of homes on the lake area were damaged. Some were second homes for people, but a lot of them were people's first home, the one that they lived in. But John, just talk about some of the things that you guys are doing down in the Auburn-Opelika area to help with this relief.
Sure. Well, the Tourism Bureau and the Chamber of Commerce jumped together, and then really it's just from different people being in the office and obviously talking about the different tragedies and or the tough times that people were going to have to go through. So they got together and we organized a quick blitz where someone local that owns the Two Men in a Truck company, had the trucks available, and he wanted to help. His wife worked for the city school system, so she was coordinating something both within the schools and then wanted to help out as being a board member for the chamber. So they got together and just started different, almost like a shuttle. The truck would pull into our parking lot, and last Friday we loaded 43,000 pounds and had no idea what the weight was, and I guess the truck wasn't even meant to carry that much capacity, so it could put a lot of extra air in the tires and drive really slowly, but it all went right up to a church up in Northport that was acting as a distribution center, and then he tried to save them some work too, and just went to about 4 or 5 other places all around Tuscaloosa trying to drop off, you name it. It was everything from water heavily, but diapers, baby food, Royal Cup coffee heard about it, and so they just showed up at our door in a truck and had all kinds of coffee and other beverages that people might want. Obviously little kids that need blankets and then pillows for people. We're just awestruck with the number of people that just showed up, and good or bad, whether you're a Facebook lover or not, you just put some messages out on Facebook and people start showing up, and then of course the radio stations in the area really helped out too.
Well, John, that's what social media is all about, and that's the positive thing about social media is it gets the word out quickly and in mass numbers. And the logo that you guys have come up with, A United, and it's half red and white, half orange and blue. And I know this is silly in comparison to what's happened, but with the Tumors Oaks, Alabama reaching out, because of the situation with what went on with the poison in those trees, and now reciprocating, it just shows that aside, we love our football teams, but we're resilient people here in the state of Alabama, and when whoever it is in need, we come together and we show that support.
They sure do. It's just because it's all the people that are in the same, they may have a different team that they root for, but we all love football or our different sports. Alabama student population there is a little bit bigger than Auburn, but very, very similar. So everybody's heart goes out to all of them. It's amazing canceling classes in the semester and then having a lot of those students just stay there and work instead of going home themselves. So it's huge. I think it's just, it's almost like splinter groups. We had our big City Fest last weekend, and so right away the Parks and Rec staff knew that was an opportunity, so they got the word out, and they had some trucks over there where people could drop things off. And Auburn United Methodist Church is taking a big lead with a lot of others, and just acting as a drop-off point. So I think the worst thing that we always hear from Red Cross and EMA is to just show up with a truck. So it's great that somebody can act as a coordinated effort and make sure they make contact and we know what they need, and then take it to the right place, obviously. But it's been unbelievable, and the people that just show up and, with what they bring, whether they give money as well, but their hearts are there. And it's too bad because they all would like to do something for someone right then and there, but all they can do right now is just donate.
And it's wonderful, wonderful communities that you work in the Auburn-Opelika area, John. And one thing that we want to talk a little bit about is y'all sports over in that area and your youth sports and the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail and so many attractions that you have in the Auburn-Opelika area. Talk about some of them in the spring season right now, but moving into summer. What are some of the main attractions y'all have in the Auburn-Opelika area?
Well, obviously, golf is huge. The whole trail around the state is big. We see visitors coming from all over the state, region, United States, and then even the world at times. So, and Grand National is one of those biggest, most in-demand, visitor-requested type of course. It's just a beautiful area, Lake Sagahatchee going through, and then challenging golf. So people really enjoy that. We're getting ready to kick off and host some more State Dixie Youth tournament this summer and going after other ones for the future. So that whole youth sports machine is going all the time, but the different sports are really getting ready. Baseball, obviously. Hoping that we host some different late season Auburn University stuff. So whether we could host a SEC softball or whether we just got done hosting the SEC golf championships, but several others that pop up this time of the year. So hoping that baseball really cruises along. They have a strong finish, and we may get a chance to host some kind of regional here again.
Well, John, we're proud to be partnering with you guys soon, and we want to encourage everybody to stay tuned right here as this show's seen throughout the state of Alabama, because you'll be coming on frequently. You and Robin and your staff do a great job, and we're going to be promoting the latest and what's going on as we approach, hard to believe we're saying this, football season coming down the stretch, and even closing out baseball season. You guys are going to be promoting all that stuff statewide here.
There it is. The season just didn't end, and we loved it. But I tell you, there's some tired people over in athletics and all on campus that hosted everything, but they were ecstatic. Obviously winning national championship like that. So it's been a longer season than usual, but everybody is not complaining one bit.
Most definitely, John, and we'll have some features on our show, AOReview.com or AO Review, and you can go to AOReview.com to catch that. But we want to promote y'all's website as well, AOTourism.com, for the latest there.
We appreciate it. We're definitely looking forward to you rolling all that out. So we want to be a big partner with you.
Well, we appreciate it, John. John, thanks so much for being part of the program tonight. Good luck and with all the relief efforts that are going on throughout the state.
Well, we appreciate it, and mostly appreciate everybody else that's just put their hearts forward. So we were just the ones that could had some resources to be able to put together. Everybody else really gave us the items to pass on. So hats off for them and to everyone that's really trying to support the relief efforts.
Absolutely. John, thanks so much for being part of the show tonight.
Have a good night.
All right, you too.